All right, hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Amy Joy, I'm your host. I'm so excited to get into this unboxing today. Okay, I just got this box, this big huge box back here, and it's from Ecuagenera. Yay. Okay, so disclaimers and background info. So today's date is January I think 12th. I think it's January 12th, 2023, and I caught an Ecuagenera sale at the end of 2022. The sale was like from, I think, December 16th or something like that through the 19th or something around there. And I caught it on the 16th. Mind you, I had just visited Ecuagenera, video coming soon, or at least highlights, days ago. Okay, so the 16th was, I think, probably like a Thursday maybe, and I had visited them on Tuesday, let me see, 13th would have been when I went, 14th would have been Wednesday, 15th would have been Thursday. Okay, so it started either 15th, I think it started the 15th, Thursday, or the 16th, Friday, but I think it started the 15th. So on the 15th, I ended up going back. And by the way, I did purchase things on the 13th when I visited on that Tuesday. But I had and I didn't even have money to spend all like that. And that's why I have some things coming up on my channel. I'm not sure the order of which they'll be released, but talking about like plant buying and all that stuff. But you know, this was like me going out on a blast. I hadn't purchased a big haul of plants in a really long time, and Ecuagenera has some pretty good sales. So I'm excited to see the sizes of the plants that I got, because everything I think was like in the $20 and $30 range. And you guys know how sometimes some plants, like your wish list gotta have it plant to die for, can be above that. And you know, that's the range I feel comfortable spending in typically. But a lot of times we do end up spending, like for some of those wish list most coveted plants, like maybe 3 digits, or maybe 4 for some of you, but I'll never spend 4, hell no. And more power to you if you got it like that and you do it, that's what's up. Me personally, I would always wait for a 4-digit plant to come down. I would never finance a plant that it costs 4 digits. Like my highest is 3 digits, and it's gonna be low 3 digits. I won't go over probably I won't definitely venture into $200 range. So it's gonna be from 1 to 199, but I doubt I'd even go that high. Probably not much higher than 150. Probably 175 would be my absolute limit. I'm not sure, but anyhow. So yeah, this year I'm definitely trying to get way more into trades, but last year, I guess you could say, we went out with a bang, and so that bang is here, and I'm super excited to share, just to open it, and I hope that I can get you guys to come along with me on the journey and get you as hyped up as I am. And I don't know, let's just celebrate this and cherish this moment as my last big buy. I really want to get a lot more grounded in my spending this year, and I have a really good collection right now. I probably have over 200 plants, so I don't really need to add plants to my collection. So I would love to be doing more trades this year. Actually, I would say my first trade this year. I don't think I have ever traded any plants yet. I haven't. I've had my one friend gift me a few cuttings, and those were out of her garden. These were for outdoor plants, and I've not done any other trading. I just don't have a lot of planty friends. So Reach out, hit me up if you want to do some trading. I would love to. Like I said, I have over 200 plants. I have expanded into some of the more exotic range. But anyway, let's get to this. I will talk about that later. Just reach out to me if you, or like holla at me if you want to trade. So, and you'll see my collection. Look at my plant tour and everything like that. You can see that video linked right here. And let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll be happy to arrange some things for some things that I've been dying and eyeing for. So maybe I'll create a wish list. But yeah, it'll definitely be a trade wish list because I don't want to, like, I just have some really big goals this year about saving rather than spending, and I don't want to perpetuate the consumerism cycle, which I've already been really caught up in up till now. And so yeah, we're trying to break the cycle, break the chain. It's definitely, I would say it's definitely a generational thing too, like passed down through the generations as well. So yeah, let's break the curse. All right, so we're gonna get into this here. I'm so excited, oh my gosh. Yes. Look at that. Wow, look at the inside. Oh my gosh. And of course, guys, this is not sponsored at all. But this was just me catching the sale. So this is so beautiful. I love it. Let's see. I'm trying to see. So it just says Ecuagenera.com. I thought I ordered from Ecuagenera USA, but I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see what it says on the address. But it did take hella long. And by the way, this is what they told me. Because I reached out because I was afraid that my plants might get here and it'd be too cold and all that stuff. So I did ask for a heat pack. We'll see if they included it. But, oh, this one does say Ecuagenera USA Corp. So we'll see. So, hopefully they included it. We'll just verify that. And I don't know. I just hope they included it. And yeah, cause I live in the, it feels kind of warm, but there's like all this styrofoam too, so that's insulating, that's great. But yeah, I live in the United States, Northeast, and it can be very cold right now. Today, actually, it's not bad. I think the high was like 53. Let's ask Alexa, what's the weather? It's 49, so it's not bad. All right, so let's see here. No, thank you. I don't know what these numbers are, but maybe they're matching. All right, anyhow, so we're excited. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants in total. We have 3 Anthuriums and 4 Philodendrons. So sit back, relax, hold tight, put your seatbelt on. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so they're not potted. Oh wait. Yeah, I think none of them are potted. I think they're all bare root. So let's see how this goes. When I was down there in Apopka, Florida, in their greenhouses, I think everything was potted. So, well, everything that I saw. So I don't know. I really don't know how they're, excuse me, how their packaging and distribution goes. And I should have asked questions, but it was kind of like the people were busy working. I wasn't, you know, I didn't plan a visit or anything like that. And I definitely didn't want to disturb them. Oh, excuse me, one second, I gotta get some water. Oh my gosh. My throat all of a sudden. Woo! Okay. So, I don't know if I should tell you guys first or if I should show you guys first. So maybe I'll do a a little of each. So this one I'm gonna show you guys first. Hopefully we can recognize it. The paper's a little damp. So I don't know if I'm a little nervous or not. We'll see. Ooh, it looks good, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Let me move this. Oh, look at it. Oh my gosh. It is so gorgeous. I have been eyeing this. It's so weird. Like when I saw it at Ecuagenera, I was like, oh my gosh, I really love this plant. And I think I had been seeing it a lot on YouTube before. Look at that sinus. Before I went, and then I saw them in Ecuagenera, and they were just like a total dream come true, but I didn't get them that day. I kind of like saw them on the way out after I'd already picked like 4 plants or something like that. They were like over $200, so yeah, look at that. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Look how long these petioles are. Ooh, and we have an emerging leaf as well. You can see the spike, there it is. So this is beautiful, and if you didn't know already, this is the Philodendron forcatum. It's so gorgeous. I'm definitely into, since like getting my serpens, Philodendron serpens, I'm totally into these like ribbed leaves. This is so beautiful. I love this texture. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look how tall it is and how pretty. So is this a climber or a crawler? Looks like it's a climber. If it were more, I think if it were coming all from one point and like all like a, what do you call it? Like a rosette, it would be a, what's it called? Okay, I think if it were like a rosette shape, it would be a thaumatophyllum more than likely. But since it's a philodendron, it's most of the time either a crawler or a climber. And I think this one is a climber. Yeah. Because kind of like when it's a crawler, it has that what do you call it? The apiary, or is it apiary? The apical bud is like this. It's like kind of like a finger out and then up. Whereas if it's a climber, it's just, okay, so Philodendron forcatum, so beautiful, oh my god. It doesn't smell like anything, but I'm probably weird about smelling things. I don't know, I like to smell stuff. All right, so that's the philodendron, and it looks like all of the philodendrons are in one direction. Yeah, and then probably the anthuriums in the other. Actually, and they did pack the heat pack. Yay, I'm so excited, that's great. And it is not really too warm, but it's perfect. It kept them just perfect. And I only got the one heat pack because they advised me via email after I placed my order that all I needed was one. They said, you know, anything more would like cook the plants basically. So yeah, really great people there. They're very helpful, very, very helpful. So hopefully this whole order is like just thebomb.com and we have nothing to worry about. But so far, I know we've only opened one, but look at this. Look how big this is, the same size as the other one. These sizes are great. So it's like I've gotten a really great bang for my buck, whereas in person, I guess, you know, everything is already in the US. The prices in like the greenhouses were really expensive. I even saw like, I think I got a, what's it called? What's it called? Zeno, oh my gosh, I can't remember it. Well, Mickey Mouse alocasia, right, for short, for the common name. I forget what it's called. So I got that and it was marked on the pot like 60 or 45, and then I think they charged me $60. I'm like, what the heck, why? Woo, look at this. Oh my gosh, is it not picture perfect? This is gorgeous. And I don't even know what it is. Oh my gosh. But I'm happy I did. Oh, it's probably the SP Columbia. Whoa, I didn't check the thing before I pulled it out, and I don't even see where the tape part is. Let's find out. I'm sure this has got to be the SP Columbia. Ooh, guys, this specimen is freaking gorgeous. Ah, I love it. It's so gorgeous. This is another one that they had a beautiful wall where they had like everything together. So almost like a jungle scape. And it looked like the wild. And they staged these plants so beautifully, and they had the, I think it was the SP Columbia, and I'll show the footage. And this is one that I kept looking at. I was like, oh my gosh, so beautiful. What is that one that's like just, you know, it doesn't have the white veins. It's just green and pillowy, and I didn't know what it was. And I was like, I think it might be the Columbia. So I hope it was, but this is definitely right up my alley, what I wanted, what I love. So beautiful. Love it to death. Let's see what it is. Is this the one? Yes! Oh, it says it's a hybrid. I didn't know Columbia's a hybrid. I don't know. It says Philodendron hybrido. I think it's saying hybrid. It's like, it looks like hybrid O. Hybrido. Except for hybrid is H-Y-B-R-I-D. I don't know, it says H-I-B-R-I-D-O. Hybrido Columbia. Okay. I'll take it. Whatever it is, I'll take it. And I'll love it, right? The names aren't important. It's the beauty of the plants and the care, and we know that it's a philodendron, darling. So we're gonna love it and care for it. And we'll look at those roots later on. All right, so we'll place that down. Boop. All right, this is another exciting one. We have another package about the same size as the others. Guys, all of these were extremely discounted. I'm gonna tell you the price of these in a minute. This one was normally like $80. I probably got it for like $30. This is crazy. This is crazy. This was the end of the year. They said clearance, like clearance event, clearance sale. So it was after, no, it was still before Christmas hit, but obviously it wouldn't ship in time for Christmas. So this one, I'll tell you before let's open it together and then I'll show you what this is. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Are you intrigued? Are you sitting on the edge of your seat? I hope I didn't hurt it. All right, let's see. You guys, I think they gave me like all really good stuff. And I'm gonna be so freaking, I'm gonna write them the best review and the best freaking thank you email ever. Because like I said, I was in touch with them via email. I'm really excited to, you know, make that difference and like a personal touch, you know? I'm sure many people may not do that. Why don't we all start doing that? Well, if you're, yeah, like start doing it, because if you appreciate your order, please send that love out. You got to. You can't hold on to it. You can't be selfish. You gotta send the love out. And this is another beauty. Oh, we have a yellowing leaf, but it is still a gorgeous specimen. Oh my gosh, look at it. Okay, like low key, it does look kind of just like the Columbia I just opened, but it's not. It's not. We'll see. We'll see. It's a little different. See, look at that. Oh, see, look at the sinus. Look at the pillowiness of the leaves. The Columbia is more pillowy. And that midrib is on this one. It's white, or like, you know, yeah, it's like whitish or yellow or whatever you want to call it. But it's not green like it was on the Columbia. So this guy here with the beautiful red caterpillar, oh my gosh, look how freaking bright that is. This is a guy known for having a red emerging leaf, and if you guess Philodendron linnaei, you guessed correct. Yay! And then this Columbia actually has a red caterpillar as well, but as you can see, it's not quite as bright as the linnaei. So I can see that. Oh my gosh, yo! I am so excited. Look at all these specimens. None of them are small. They're so freaking huge. Look how big they are. They're gorgeous. I'm so excited. What? Oh, we're on the keyboard. Oops. Oops, stop it. Oh no, I don't know how to. Oh, this is my song. I think that's my video it's playing. Can I stop that, please? That's my video, but I don't know where it is. It's like on the... It won't let me stop it. All right, that's fine. So, all right, this is the one little guy, but it's a seedling. Okay, remember it's a seedling. This is the one little guy I got, and it looks like it's a decent size. It's okay. So it's $30, and this one's normally like really expensive as well. And hopefully, I'll double check on these prices, I'm telling you, but yeah, hopefully it's at a size that you can see the ridges. And as I mentioned, let's see, so far that was 3 philodendrons. Do I have any more philodendrons? Yes, there's one last philodendron. But these are the anthuriums, 3 anthuriums in a row. Okay, so this is, like I said, hopefully you can see the ridges. It's bolate, a new word that I've just acquired, which means like ridges, like you think of a Monstera Peru or Philodendron, no, or a Anthurium luxurians. That's bolate. So hopefully you can see the bolateness in its leaves, because you know, juveniles sometimes, or seedlings, might not have them. But this is none other than, who guessed it? It's an Anthurium luxurians. Yes. So you see how the leaves have that bumpy texture? That's AKA bolate. Yes. So it's beautiful. It's a seedling. I think it was like $30 or something like that, but it's a pure species versus a hybrid. So I was really excited to get this for the Lolo. Yes, here we go. We love it. I'm excited. I'm so happy. This is awesome. I'm so excited. This is so freaking awesome. And then the rest of these guys are really big. Well, okay, so I've got some medium ones, but here's another big one, and it is an Anthurium, so I can guess what this one is. Can you guess what a really long, big Anthurium would be? Hint, hint, long. I use the word long. And the leaf tip is coming all the way out here at the end. So it's probably, yeah, one of few, but there are some longer ones. But this is a Anthurium Philodendron. Oh, or upside down, maybe? Yes, there we go. Anthurium Philodendron. Yay! Let's check it out. Oh, I can see the roots. They look good. Wow. I'm so excited, guys. This is crazy. I have only done, I think, one other, maybe a couple other imports from Ecuagenera, but this was like last year in the spring, and right now it's January, so it's been like a good, probably like 9 months or something like that. And it's been just like a really long time, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy to exotify my collection a little bit more. You know, I get a little bit jealous when I see everybody else with all the planting things, and but I also think about all the time like how everybody kind of like is moving towards the same damn collection, so which is interesting. Oh yay! I was hoping to get a really nice specimen of this, and they gave me a nice long strappy Philodendron. Oh my gosh, look at this leaf. I'm so excited, you guys. This one I saw some at the Ecuagenera USA shop, and this has been on my wish list for a very long time. I chose not to get it there because the specimens I saw had very short leaves and they were not healthy, and this is beautiful. This is like, so far we're 5 for 5. Everything has been spectacular. You guys, you have no idea. I'm so freaking elated and just over the moon. I am going to write the best, most positive, wonderful email in thanks and gratitude to these folks. I'm so happy. I want them to know that they are appreciated and that their work is appreciated and that I appreciate their work. Sometimes I mean, I don't know how they get treated. I have no idea. But I know sometimes it's hard being an immigrant in the US, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's hard selling to the US market, because I know like the business is a family business. They're based partly in Ecuador, and then they have like, their operation in the US. But I just want them to know, yo, you're appreciated. Thank you so much for doing business. Thank you for being in this market and doing what you do. All right. Woo! We have another Anthurium here, and I do not have, this is like, I don't have a lot of Anthuriums in my collection. This will probably be like my 5th. I think I have Anthurium Arrow, Anthurium crystallinum, which could die, I'm not sure. This is my 2nd crystallinum. The first one, I haven't gotten quite the hang of them yet. There are arrows, crystallinum, peditoradiatum. Okay, those were the 3 I had before today. And so now I'll have the Philodendron, and then the luxurians, and then this guy here. This one is the magnificum. All right, so let's see what we got. I really want a regale. I wish I would have gotten one of those. I think I was thinking that the magnificum was the regale when I purchased it, because I haven't followed Anthuriums that closely. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so nice. This is the biggest Anthurium, like velvety leaf, I guess. Like this heart-shaped velvety leaf Anthurium that I've ever had, even of the 2 crystallinums that I have. The crystallinum I have now is like this big. This would be like 1/2 of the heart-shaped leaf. And then the other one I had was larger, but just died immediately when it got to me. It really struggled. So I'm really excited to have this. Ooh, I've never seen this before. I didn't know. Check out these stems. I don't think anybody ever shows these. It's like, are they 4 sides? Yeah, it's 4-sided. They have like square, rectangular stems. That is amazing. That's so cool. It's magnificent. Hence magnificum. Ow. All right, so this is gorgeous. It's not, this is the first time I've really like seen one of these up close like this. It doesn't have like, even though to me, this looks, the veins on this are exactly the same pattern to me as the crystallinum, which I wasn't aware of before I ordered this, but that's okay. The difference is it's not crystally like the crystallinum. The veins are like very, very crystally and sparkly on the crystallinum. All right, so this one is really cool. I'm excited. Guys, I'm on my Anthurium journey. Listen, when I got my first Anthurium back in last year, oh my God, I was like, I'm sold. I am an Anthurium girl. I love me some Anthuriums. But then when it went south so fast and died right away, I was like, maybe I'm not. I don't know. I was like, all about the Anthuriums. But yeah, no. So maybe we will be now. Who knows? We'll have to see how this goes. I'm really excited. 2023 is the year of the Anthurium, supposedly. I don't know. I don't want to start any rumors, but like, yeah, there's over 1,000 species in the Anthurium genus. So, and people are hybriding and like all the time making new, you know, hybrids or forms or whatever. So yeah, I mean, and then like other rumors are like, don't get me for spreading rumors, I'm sorry, but that the dark leaf Anthuriums and stuff, I don't mean to like, I don't want to like start some kind of market stampede or anything like that, but that's word on the street. So yes, here we go. Anthurium magnificum. I'm super excited. That's awesome. I'm so excited. Yes. Dude. My plant collection's on fleek. And where the am I gonna put all these plants? Alright, this is the last plant in the box, so I'm gonna just put this. Look at that nice packaging, isn't it nice? It was so cute. It's like a styrofoam long ass coffin. But no, none of them died. Not gonna work. It's not a coffin. But I'm just saying it's kind of shaped like one, and it's really cool. And it's really like, it was so cushy for the plants. Everybody just seemed to have fared very well on the trip. All right, this guy, we'll tell you what it is after we reveal it. Guys, I think I got all my philodendrons kind of look just alike. That's what I choose to try and stay away from earlier on. I mean, I still do. I want variety in my collection. But like, now, as we get more advanced in our collections, we're able to be like, look at things in a collector's eye and see like that really small, minute difference and like see how they're all different. Like, that's the maturation of your collecting journey. And yeah, I guess I'm going there also. And, you know, I can see those small little details. But yeah, I do like a lot of variety in my collection as well. I like it to just like look, I don't know, cool and different and stuff like when you look at it. So these are actually bags, I'm just now realizing. So if I could do like this, let's see, the thing is when I do like this to get it out of the bag, because this is the bottom, then I'm catching it by the leaves. So I've been kind of opening them up from the bottom because I like to pull it out the other way. I love these little bags. They're so cool. They have like holes for ventilation. Yes, isn't that cool? Ooh, the big reveal. Oh, yes. Ooh, look at her. Oh my gosh, she's so velvety and beautiful. Oh, is she velvety? She is. Beautiful. Okay, so, this leaf is a little floppy, needs some water. So it looks kind of like the luxurians, except for the petioles are really long, and it's not, because look at the back. Yes, she's an El Chaco red. Rubri, they call it like Rubri juvenile. And I kept seeing this one at Ecuagenera, and this one and a lot of varicosums. And I was like, I don't know where the stick for that one went. I was like, I don't know. What the hell? Oh, there it is. I was like, what is a Rubri juvenile? Here it is. I was like, what is a Rubri juvenile? Rubri juvenile. It didn't say El Chaco red on it. You see? It doesn't say that. And so I was like, what the heck is a Rubri juvenile? And I kept looking at it and kept liking it. It's the freaking El Chaco red. I guess I heard somewhere else that this one just got like a species name. And I guess El Chaco red was like the unofficial, like, you know, common name and stuff like that people were just calling it by. But yeah, it's the Rubri juvenile. It's the species name officially now. Okay, so if you didn't know, now you know. Don't ever say I didn't educate you on anything. All right, so we're excited. Yes, we have a total of 7 new plants. This is crazy. I doubt if I even have pots for all of these. I didn't know if they're coming in pots, not in pots, and they're here. They're they're here now. All right, so let's take a look at the roots. I really don't feel like taking off all this sphagnum moss. Do I have anything to put it in? Do I need to rehydrate these? They all look kind of really good. This one definitely does need a little bit of hydration because this little leaf right here. And you guys, the last time I had imports from them, they were potted. This is the first time I've gotten them not potted, but these are great prices. So I guess that's one reason why the prices were lower, because they weren't potted like in the warehouse or the greenhouse down in Apopka. Everything is potted, obviously, and it's been acclimated and all that stuff and imported. So I think that's the reason why the prices are a little bit higher. And you know, I was willing to pay for that, you know, because it is what it is, right? That's what it was. All right, I'm gonna grab a little apple planter right back here. We're gonna put this moss in the planter while we check out the roots. We got a little leaf. All right. Okay, so let's take off these cute little sandwich baggies. They're not really sandwich baggies, but wow, I've got a big huge mess to clean up over here. Alrighty. Whoop. Should I put the moss back in? Yeah. There's like some water in there because I had watered a plant in here earlier. And so it's gonna rehydrate the moss. Okay. I mean, you know, the roots are what they are, I guess. I mean, there's definitely nothing rotting in here. But there's some that are like dried up and stuff. I don't know if I should like trim them first or soak them first. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I think logically you wouldn't want to soak a rotted root because it can transfer right back to your plant. But I don't know. See, I'm not experienced on trimming roots. So maybe you guys can help me out and comment below and let me know if you think, because the roots are not mushy more than anything. They're maybe a little bit of dry, but let me know if you think some roots like this, the darker ones, if I should trim those off altogether. See, this guy's dark, so I'm not sure. Let me know. Should I soak them with hydrogen peroxide in the water also? I don't know. Let me know. All right, so that's our root rejuvenile. Those are his roots. That one is the most floppy, I think, out of all of them. And everybody else is super great. The one other exception is, I believe, the linnaei that had like a little bit of a yellowing on the leaf. Let's see here. Let's see what we got for roots. So I mean, if and the roots, like if the brown roots are an indicator of, no, if the floppiness is an indicator of the brown roots, then we might be able to draw the conclusion based on the leaves that most of the roots are also good. The only other one that would raise a red flag or a cautionary flag would be the linnaei with the yellowing leaf. So we'll see if that theory holds true as we check out the rest of these root babies. Okay, here we go. We're taking this plastic off. Okay, so this moss is a little bit more moist than the first one, which is great because it's an Anthurium and they love their moisture on their roots and they love the air. I don't know, they just love that, yeah, moisture. All right, so these roots look pretty good so far. Also, the ones coming right off of the plant toward the know if you can see that. Look how freaking white they are. They are freaking awesome. We love to see, we love to see it. Okay, so there's definitely some things happening here. I'm not sure if this is a bent root because of it being folded, or if this section looks a little bit problematic. You guys chime in, let me know. This is the Anthurium magnificum. Let me know what you think about these roots. Do I need to trim them? Is the brownish root here a little problematic? I know Anthurium roots in theory are like very white and chunky. What do we think here? Let me know. What should I do? This one is apparently, obviously super healthy. So are some of these here. So is this to the point where I would need to trim it, or is this acceptable? Don't know. I don't know. You let me know, please. Leave a comment below. Okay. Next up, we shall disrobe the Philodendron. Whoa. He's so gorgeous. Where am I gonna put this? I might put some. Well, I have to double check on the lighting requirements because, like, in here, this is my office and it's not the best well lit or the best lit location in the office, really. All my plants are out there. In the office, I really wasn't like intending, like all my plants started off in the living room, and of course they're around the big bay windows. So there was never a plan to put plants in here, except for when I started to actually sit in here and I had already collected like a ton of plants and they needed somewhere to spill over into, so yeah. So now, since I'm filming in here, of course I had to put some plants in the background, but I don't want to completely fill up the background because like there's just no lighting. There's no lighting back there for the plants. So that is why you probably won't see that back part decked out with plants unless I just like am staging the environment for a video. That one back there, that little carnivorous one, that little evergreen, that one can probably live there because I think it's okay with low light. I've had it for over a year now. And of course we know golden pothos are cool with low light conditions, so they'll stay back there. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, I have a Raven ZZ. You can see a little bit of it like right there. And that one, so it's gonna stay and it lives there. And then I have another Syngonium, which is up closer to here. Another golden pothos there. And then all the rest of the plants in here are mostly within my cabinets, my IKEA greenhouse cabinets. So they have lighting and stuff on them. But those areas around the room just don't really get any sunlight. I have a window that's right in front of me. It's a north facing window, so not a ton of sunlight comes in through it. Ooh, these roots are freaking amazing. These are freaking awesome. So after looking at these, I'm thinking to myself, maybe that magnificum could use a little bit of root trimming because these are nice and like white and like a little green. So they look just freaking awesome. I'm wondering, like, what medium should I put? I guess, like, I think I've seen these guys. Oops, there's a little bit of root. I've seen YouTubers put their Anthuriums in sphagnum moss, like a little like at the bottom, and sphagnum moss and no drainage. I'm thinking that I want to try that. But I am definitely a lot scared. about doing that just because I don't have that much experience with anthuriums just yet. So dirt is definitely my I wouldn't say it's my default, but it's my fallback. Like when everything else fails and everything's going wrong, I will definitely rely on some good old-fashioned dirt. Well, soil. But like, you know, chunky aeroid mixes, stuff like that. The only thing today, I potted up a fern, a blue star fern. I up-potted it, and it was, I decided not to use a chunky mix because, of course, it is actually not an aeroid, and it prefers kind of a mostly moist all the time medium. And I don't think it needs like too much air. So anyway, but I did the medium I used did have perlite, the smaller, like just little specks of perlite in it. This is gorgeous. Roots, look. I'm not worried about these roots at all. Like, I think I'll just, I don't know. Would you guys recommend soaking all of these in water? Let me know. Do I need to? Or can I just pot it up? Because a lot of these look really great. Definitely the El Chaco red might need a little bit of soaking. And I'm noticing like its roots in comparison, even though it's a philodendron and these are anthuriums, but guess which one is the El Chaco red? The middle one. And they're a lot browner and they're a lot drier. So I don't know if that's just because it's a philodendron, but we'll keep an eye on that as we unwrap the other philodendron's leaves. But I have a feeling it's a lot due to the roots being a lot less hydrated. I don't know how to lie this down here, right? So next up, wow, I can't believe it. This is like plants for days, guys. One for each day of the week. Freaking seven freaking new plants at once. That's ridiculous. Ugh. So it's a lot of work. And I'm so grateful that I was able to do that, especially after I had just spent on plants. If I would have just spent all that I spent from like the first trip I took to Ecuagenera to the second one, which I did online, if I would have done it all during the clearance sale, had I known it was coming up, whoa, can you imagine the plants I could have got? But you know, I'm really honestly though, I am not trying to have like a ton of plants. I want to start to like curate an intentional collection now. When you first get started, you're like, oh, I gotta have them all. And you just wanna like get all the things because you feel like you don't have enough. And you feel like you just wanna fill up the collection. Or at least like, this also might've just been, look at these beautiful roots, oh my gosh. They're so white, pristine, and beautiful. Oh, oops, shoot. Yes, oh. This baby is gonna be so cute. It's gonna be perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Like this to me is not, this is like medium size. Is it really seedling size? Maybe it is, but I mean, it's not really medium size, but it's a big seedling. It's like a jumbo seedling. I'm freaking so grateful. Okay, like, cause to me, like this would be seedling size. Or like, look at this little baby leaf. It's so cute, so small. Look at this little teeny tiny little one. Like those are definitely seedlings. But yeah, this is great. I love it. I'm so excited. Fabulous. I guess I'll put this over here also. And I forget what I was saying before that. Oh, if I had gotten all of them. So yeah, I don't really, at this point, I definitely have enough plants, right? But and I want to like not be so greedy. I want to try and tamper down on my consumption, my consumerism, so like I said, I have enough plants. I probably don't need to purchase plants, and I can definitely channel my resources into supporting the ones that I have, getting great supplies and meeting their light requirement needs. Obviously, when you have more plants and you are able to buy supplemental lighting for them and all that stuff, you have humidifiers, you have increased utility bills, you have pots that you're buying, you have substrates that you're buying, like, it's crazy. Fertilizers, the list goes on and on and on. So it's a very expensive hobby, and can be a bad habit if you're not mindful about your spending. We always have to be mindful of that. We have to keep an eye on that. And budget. Like, I have a few channels that I really do appreciate for their financial consciousness and budgeting and all that stuff. I'll go ahead and shout them out. I only know of these two, not to say that there aren't more. But I'll mention Planting Ashley has done a really great job of shining a light on hoarding and just getting out of control with spending, and she's linked it to her mental health, so definitely catch Planting Ashley's video. One of her most recent videos was really good. She talked about how she was depressed, and she spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, $15,000 in 2021 on plants, basically as a symptom of her depression. And then she got medicated last year, 2022, and her spending and her happiness went way up, and her spending went completely way down, as she, just wasn't in search of that dopamine and serotonin freaking boost that she would get as a temporary response to buying a new thing. So yeah, she did a really great job talking about that. Definitely please watch her channel. And the other person was, I love the Botanical Brunette, just for her financial awareness, how she talks about her budget. She has a $50 budget for plants each month, which is awesome because it keeps you level-headed. It keeps you from going into that crazy consumerism splurginess, so kudos to you too, Botanical Brunette. I love your channel. Yeah, I love your aesthetic. I love your all that stuff. So guys, check out these two ladies creators. They're freaking phenomenal. All right, so here is the linnaei. Okay, and it too, just like the other philodendron we've done so far, has more browner roots, and they're a little stringy in some places. So I don't know. I guess we should probably trim and reroot. Let me know what you guys think. I can see in here, okay, look where my thumb is. And in front of it, there's some browner roots. They don't feel mushy or anything like that. They're hard, but I don't know. They're darker. I don't know what they should look like. I guess, see, this one actually has kind of some red roots. So I don't know what they should look like. If you guys know, let me know, please, in the comments. This is definitely a collaborative effort. So yeah, I'll probably end up trimming some of these, and I think rehydrating this one a bit as well. this is the other one I made the prediction on, right? With the yellowing leaf, that possibly it could have some root issues, and that so far seems like it's accurate. So all right, we'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for next time you're making predictions on your roots. All right. Okay, we've got 2 left. 2 philodendrons. So oops, we'll keep an eye on their roots. So what do we think about their roots when we unpack them? What do we think? Excuse me. This is the Columbia. Oh, so beautiful. All right. I mean, the leaves all look good. They look really good. So I guess the roots should be okay. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, when I was down at Ecuagenera, I wish I would have asked some questions. I wish I would have asked them, like, so what do you guys do, like, to prevent pests, blah, blah, blah. It was hot. It was, like, in December, so, you know, typically, I mean, the weather this year was really mild. I think in Pennsylvania before I left, and then when I got to Florida, it was started off in the 80s, and then it started to cool down. Like, I think it was dipping in Pennsylvania as well. I don't know. It was an interesting little time. It got to be kind of cool down there in Florida. It does get to be cool down there. You can sometimes have like highs in the 50s, but that's like the coldest it will be, like, on a regular basis. Like when it gets to the lows. Usually, I mean, you have maybe occasional overnight low or like go below freezing, but it's kind of rare. And so a lot of people have like plants like these outside in their yards, and sometimes then they get like those freezes come through and they get really, I don't know, like they get really like caught out there. But you'll see sometimes the people will put blankets over their plants and stuff like that when you're expecting an overnight freeze or low. So it's kind of interesting. I did used to live in Tampa for a while. Okie dokie. And I know what you're thinking. Why would you move back up to Pennsylvania? Well, because of work. And these roots look pretty decent. They look all right. But they definitely feel dry. They're dry. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the philodendron roots are just like drier. They're not as lush and cushy as the anthuriums, because we do know that anthuriums love a good hydrated, moist root. So, and philodendrons, on the other hand, most of the time like to dry out a little bit in between waterings. So, yeah, nice. They're beautiful. I think these roots look pretty a-okay. They look pretty good. Look how long, look how big. That's nice. Lots of roots. I have never stripped any of my plants down to just the roots before. I do have a few in leca, but I've mostly like, I don't know, like started them in leca. I've never switched them over from dirt to leca or pond. I have a couple in pond also, but never done the switchover thing, I think. It's not been my thing. I'm okay with those substrates, and I'm liking to experiment with them, but I'll usually do it like straight from, I don't know, straight from whoever has sent it to me. If it's bare root, then I'll just put it, like that's the case where I'll put it in the leca or pond. Or if I'm propagating, then I will put it in those substrates and let it start there and stay there. But I've never done the switchover. I've been really nervous because like roots will, sometimes they'll rot on you. So I haven't wanted to suffer that. What am I doing? So I have never done it that way. Because I always thought that you had to like develop water roots. But I guess the more I do my plant thing, I kind of like understand leca better. At first, I think I thought that you would just take off all the soil and then put the roots like into the water with the leca. But now, as time has gone on, I have discovered that you actually have like, the roots will be up here, your leca and your water reservoir will be down here. So the roots don't actually touch the leca and water part. And then eventually over time, they'll grow down into that water reservoir, and then those will be the water roots. But I used to think that the roots would be in the water, like the soil roots would go into the water part, and I'm just like, how does that not rot? I don't get it. So that's why I've been like timid and shy to do it. And anyway, leca, you know, if you're buying it for everything, it gets to be a little expensive, and it's not just readily available. You know, it's not as accessible as everything else. Of course, you can buy it online, and I don't know. I've gotten it from I might have gotten it from online once, but I've definitely gotten it from IKEA a couple times as well. So IKEA, they used to sell their leca for $5, but since inflation, like I think it's $7 now. Okay, last one, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Philodendron forcatum. I freaking love this thing. It's so gorgeous. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. You guys, I refuse to use the word stunning on my channel to describe any plants because it's just way overused. It's way overused on YouTube. I hate it. I can't stand it. Alrighty, so here's my fabulous forcatum. Look at this. I love the way, like, this is so cool. It's just awesome. Yeah, the roots are like that. They look a little dehydro. Let me know what you guys think. This is the Philodendron forcatum. I guess all the philodendron roots in general though were like a lot drier, so I guess that's how they're supposed to be maybe. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna watch some acclimation to, what are these things, import videos, and see what y'all have been doing and see what I should do about these. I mean, I know I've seen everybody soak them and stuff like that for a couple of days before they pot them up, so I've definitely watched enough content to know. But I just want to see what the roots were really looking like at the time, and if anybody made any comments about like the texture of them. Make some comments down in my comment section about the texture of what your roots feel like when you import them, especially the philodendrons are the ones I'm really mostly kind of concerned about, but the anthuriums too, would you soak those as well? I don't know, let me know. It's been a long time. The last times I did import last spring, I think they were all already in pots. So let me know. My first bare root import, yay! Thank you so much for watching this video. If you got all the way to the end, please let me know. I'll be so excited to know who stuck around. I'm trying to figure out the right amount of time. What's the magic sweet spot for content, for videos? I know it's really easy to get to these really long ones, like from a creator perspective. So help me out. I'm starting up. I'm new. Let me know what y'all think. And thank you so much again for tuning in. If you have any questions, feedback, or information, please leave a comment below. If you like this video, and especially if you made it to the end, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're so inclined. I would love to have you on future, like on my planty journey with me. And that's all I got. So again, Amy Joy signing off. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Mwah. Cheers. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the notifications, button so that you can be informed anytime I post a new video.